Do I
All
start?
right.
Start. We're off to
Hi,
a great start already.
everybody. Welcome to Coincidental Trendsetters. I am Lee, and this is Sandra, and we're here, but we don't know how we got here. Am I right? Am I right?
Isn't that the
Yeah.
truth? Absolutely. So like Lee said, I'm Sandra, and we are friends who happen to be stylists as well. But it's truly a coincidence that we ended up in this position. And as Lee and I have grown our friendship, we started this journey around the same time, and we realized that there's a lot of coincidences in our own lives that make it even more funny that we're here. So first one is we have a connection to the military. So I am a military kid. My dad was in the Navy for 25 years. And Lee?
I'm a military spouse, been in for 19 with my husband.
So I grew up in San Diego, California, because my dad was stationed at Balboa Hospital there. And Lee?
I've been there a lot, been stationed there twice, started my cabi business there.
I have no training in fashion at all. Lee?
Absolutely not. I was a civil engineer.
I was a teacher, coach, and tutor, and my wardrobe growing up, I like to say, was basketball shorts and dirt. And Lee?
Yeah, there were a little bit more kind of some fashion elements, Sandra, I will say that. However, I wore a lot of Umbro shorts and extra large t-shirts with those growing up.
Umbro shorts. Oh my gosh. Add these slides. Add the Adidas slides, which are now.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
Oh Lord. So Lee and I are around the same age, and like I said, came into this business around the same time. So we experience a lot of the same things, and we thought we need to just start talking about these things amongst friends, like all of you. So we're super happy to be here to just show a different side of fashion. So we say I said I had no fashion training, but that's pre-cabi, because now that we're in this business, we're kind of pros in this space. And might we even say we're trendsetters, Lee?
I think we could say that now. I mean, look at what we're wearing.
I'm even wearing makeup. And if anyone knew me pre-cabi, you know that did not happen.
I know.
So,
definitely with cabi, that was the first step, to going to a makeup counter. I'd never done that before. I think I was like 40 years old the first time I did that.
Exactly. Yeah. And it makes a huge difference. And like skincare started, and like the hair, you're going to get all kinds of tips and tricks as you follow us, because there are all kinds of things that we're going to teach you. I just taught something to Lee, but I can't give my secrets away all up at the front end. So what we're talking about today is something that is outside of the traditional sales trajectory. And it's actually the giving side of sales. So Lee, I'm going to throw that over to you to tell us a little bit about the side of sales that a lot of people may not see.
So some of you may know, but many of you probably do not, is that cabi actually has a Heart of Cabi Foundation, which is so near and dear to both me and Sandra, but it is how we extend to do well in our businesses so we can do good in the world. And it is just a wonderful way to give back to women in need. And there is a special event starting actually today, June 1st, Sandra, which is so exciting. So we are starting BOGO, and no, this is not the pay less shoe source kind of BOGO. This is buy one, give one.
Which is aging us again, Lee.
I know. Did I just break that out there? Yeah. So the buy one, give one is that for every item that you purchase, so it could be beautiful jewelry like we're wearing, or it could be even a cami, hashtag cami for a cause. For every item that you purchase, cabi will give a new garment to a woman in need. And that really has just extended so many things that we as a company can do for women, both here in the United States in times of natural disaster, or special events like our Heart of Cabi Week, or even to women overseas. It's just amazing. So that is happening starting today all the way through the end of June, which is really wonderful.
So Lee touched on the actual program, but what are the items that we want to direct you to actually thinking about? Well, one of them is what you're seeing us wear today. So this is called our replay top, and the proceeds from sales of this top specifically, there's always one that we choose within the collection, where the design team does. And they focus that on the proceeds of that go to our Heart of Cabi Foundation, which includes something called Sister Entrepreneurs. So this is a really near and dear part to our hearts, Lee and mine, and it revolves around team building. So one reason I really like to bring women into the fold and make sure that this cabi opportunity is something that fills a need in their life is that when they come in, they're matched with a sister entrepreneur. And those women, you as the new stylist and a woman in another country, oftentimes in Africa, are matched together and you're building your businesses together. This is a huge, huge opportunity to, again, make a difference to someone that may not know your name and you have never met, but it is a one-to-one correlation of a difference that you're making. So love the fact that it's not only about us when we are coming into this business, it's about a sister entrepreneur. And later, I'm going to tell you about a story that got me to step foot and spend time on the continent of Africa through this sister entrepreneur program. So stay tuned. I'm going to tell you more about that later.
Yeah, it's so exciting, Sandra. I love your story about that. It's so amazing.
Yep. But Lee, tell us about the domestic side of the Heart of Cabi Foundation, specifically about the events that they do in local communities.
Yeah, so I've been really fortunate. I was actually the sister ambassador for our area here in the Mid-Atlantic last year, which was different, as we all know, in 2020. So normally our Heart of Cabi week, which we do every week with events all around the country in Canada and the UK, is in the month of May. But we shifted it to September last year, and we had a fantastic one with in the city of Alexandria with Friends of Guest House, who are women who are transitioning out of incarceration and into society. And we were able to give them brand new wardrobes of clothes and for their job training and their education. It was fantastic. And then this year we did get to have it in the month of May, and actually right here again in the Mid-Atlantic area, I was on that committee. And it was so exciting, Sandra, because we were with women in Prince George's County, Maryland, in Sisters for Sisters, which is an organization where women are escaping domestic violence, sometimes sexual trafficking, dealing with HIV and AIDS. And so these are women that desperately needed some help, times had to leave everything. And we were able to just love on them. And we did that on May 8th. So during our Heart of Cabi week, and it was wonderful. Each woman was able to bring home so many clothes to just fill up her wardrobe, but also there were donations from many, many stylists in the area just coming together and donating their time and their beautiful samples that they had, their inventory, which we'll talk about again with you guys on a different show, just about all the things that we can do to just help other women. It's all about, like we've been saying, like giving back with everything we do through Heart of Cabi, but also just being cabi stylists. It's wonderful.
Yeah, we like to, especially Lee and I really like to look at the giving side of sales, because as two people who never thought they would be in the sales realm, for at least speaking for myself, I feel like it had to be something bigger. And so for me, the international side of the Heart of Cabi Foundation has been a huge influence on my life. And for Lee, not only the international, but also the domestic side, and really getting to dig into women who are dealing with many of the same things that women internationally are dealing with on our home front. So just really two ways to get involved in a significant way through Cabi. So now we have a call to action. So great that you understand all of these things, but we want you to get involved. So how can you get involved in regards to BOGO? So again, Lee, tell me the dates on BOGO again.
Yeah, so it starts today, June 1st, and goes all the way through June 30th. So every purchase that you make with Cabi, for each item, Cabi's going to donate an item to a woman in need. So yeah.
So again, that one-to-one correlation, you buy one, Cabi's going to give one to a woman that is in need in our own communities. If you want to go a little bit deeper than that, you can buy the replay top. So what you see here is the replay top. You see me wearing it with black, you see Lee wearing it with white. Now here's why we're coincidental trendsetters though, because it was a huge coincidence that, you know, we're looking good on top, right? But look at what's on the bottom. Look at that. That does not match. And I know it's not just me, Lee, so you better stand up and show them what is on the bottom.
Well, Sandra, let's just say with what you're wearing, it must be a lot warmer there, because right now I'm wearing it with my joggers and of course some socks. Like I'm pretty cold.
There we go. So you see, we stylists do not always have to have everything together, but we are real. And that's what you're going to see here anytime you tune into the Coincidental Trendsetters. So back to what we're wanting you to do. Think about BOGO, whether it's your purchasing, whether you want to hold a show with you and your friends. It can be in person or online through Front Row, depending on what's going on in your area. But think about the fact that any purchase that is made is going to extend beyond just you and your closet. So that is a huge thing. And we just want you to feel like, I call this the feel good shopping piece every season, because we know that every time we wear it, we're thinking of something and someone bigger than ourselves. So
absolutely. I love
absolutely.
that.
So we are the Coincidental Trendsetters. And so thank you so much for spending your time with us. We hope that you will come back every week and visit with us. You're going to hear more about what's going on in our lives, and we want to know what's going on with you. So it may have been a coincidence that you were here today, but it definitely was not an accident. So
no accidents.
Thank you for showing up. We will see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks, ladies. Bye.
Bye.